Hello there, and welcome to day number 68 on the road to 2000 ELO Rapid series. We're playing with the black pieces here. We've been hovering around 1780, 1790 for a long time now, so, even a loss here wouldn't really hurt too much. And we are playing the Scotch, and it's the Scotch Gambit, which I've played in the past, and I don't really remember too well, unfortunately. Um, I'm thinking maybe check because I can if there's a block pawn takes. So check is an option. Is it a good move is the question. Maybe a safer move is bishop e7. I know there's ideas in the Scotch Gambit to sometimes take here. So for example, if I play a move, um, by mistake or without thinking too much, it might lead to error. Bishop b4. If the knight or bishop blocks, I can just take. I don't know if that's good for me. I have to think a little bit. Maybe I can play d6 to try to play bishop g4, but that's a scenario where this could come in. Um, let's think about this a little bit. Maybe here could be an idea, but we can play the bishop check. I don't see how this could hurt, at least yet. And then maybe, I'm gonna, okay, yeah, so maybe it's gonna hurt. Because if they're playing this, then they probably know something I don't. Wow. Okay, this is all theory then, huh? I mean, I assume takes goes into some sort of Danish-like thing. And I don't want to play into gambits because it's kind of scary, given that I haven't played chess in a long time. Maybe now is a good time to play d6 and try to, consolidate a little bit. This also lets me play knight f6 too. So let's do this. Taking and having all this pressure with these two bishops seems scary to me. If pawn takes, we simply just slide back onto c5 probably with the bishop. And yeah, we're gonna see what we can do here. Is bishop here a move? This kind of scares me. So I'm probably not gonna play bishop g4 unless if I think it's safe down the line, but not yet at least. And my opponent's thinking, so let's see what they do. Maybe there's already tactics on the board. Bishop takes, king here. Okay. So, now that this has happened, I can just isolate one of their pawns. I probably will, to be honest. I'm up a pawn. Maybe I can start by playing bishop e6. Because I don't see what this knight is doing just yet. Maybe I'm missing something. But bishop e6 here, takes. Doesn't look half bad, actually. Let's do that. I'm going to offer a trade of bishops. And we're going to kind of throw the ball back into our opponent's court. See what they do. And yeah, I mean, here, I don't mind this too much. If they take, I just take back. And yeah, we're just up a pawn right now. We do have the doubled pawns. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world because we're going to probably try to play d5 down the line. Right now, my king is still in the middle of the board. That's something to worry about. Maybe I should castle eventually. Oh, and that's probably a mistake on me, but actually it's not really that bad. Bishop takes, queen takes, simply bishop d7. I think we're staying relatively steady. Oh, and they take back first, which is probably the right move, actually, because bishop here would have attacked the queen. And now we can probably just slide the bishop back. We can also maybe move the queen up. We can also play... I kind of want to play knight e7. This helps me castle. So let's play knight e7. They can probably play bishop here, but then I just go f6. Let's do that. We're covering the check, ready to castle. The bishop tries to dislodge the knight. We play f6. And okay, now they're adding extra pressure. I'm going to play bishop d7 now, and my idea is simple. It's that if they don't do anything about this, c5 comes in, attacks the queen and the knight. That would be a fork. They're probably going to see that. They don't see it. Nice. I mean, I'm not complaining. This should be a free piece. I played that way too fast. I've been playing a little bit of bullish us. I'm guilty as charged. It's just fun. I don't know. It's brainless fun. But this should be a tactic that works. I don't see a way out, really, because they can't counterattack. I mean, here, but then I just take. It's a free piece. And I'm considering these two moves because they seem to attack the queen. But yeah, I mean, now I take, and there's not too much consequence to taking. I also have bishop here, actually, funnily enough. But we'll see if they make another mistake first, and they do. Okay. Lovely. And yeah, I think my opponent's just playing way too fast. Okay, we'll take the rook, and we just castle here. And we're staying steady. They're playing really fast. Is this a bullet game? Did I miss something? We'll go knight g5 here. Knight g6, sorry. Can attack the bishop. We'll probably centralize the knight on e5, where they can trade. Maybe I'll have to play rook here first. Okay. Now, let's think about how we can convert this position. Rook e8 puts pressure on this pawn. They probably play something like this. Maybe we can start by going knight here, inciting f4, and then afterwards this pawn's going to be weak. But the thing is, knight here, f4, and then I don't know where my knight goes except backwards, and maybe I don't want to allow this. Maybe we can start with queen here. Queen here, f3, and then knight e5 maybe. Looks pretty solid to me. You gotta watch out for the bishop and queen lining up on this diagonal. It's the one little threat that they have. But a calm little f6, or even maybe an f5, the queen protecting the pawn. It's possible. The other thing to note is that if they ever played these moves, it leaves the bishop with one less defender. The queen's still defending, obviously, but it's a little less safe now. So, let's see. Maybe we bring a rook in. How do we win this game? That is the question, isn't it? Here walks into this, and that's scary. So I don't want to do that. Perhaps I can go here and try to play for this. But that wouldn't be great in my eyes. Knight here. It's kind of what I wanted to do. Is there a downside? This move, we can play this maybe. Got to think a little bit. Down to 5 minutes on the clock, which is not great for me. But then again, it's not terrible. Okay. Knight here, here. I have to go backwards. I mean, let's give it a shot. The bishop lines up. I play f6. Yep. Pawn comes in, and now this is protected. Okay, now what's my goal here? What did I want to do? You can go knight back, attack this pawn, it's going to go forward, and then I have this, and then I'm threatening that, so let's do this. It's a nice little sequence. We're attacking this pawn. They try to defend it, they lose a queen. This is a very nasty threat that they see, obviously. So we're going to take the pawn. We take the pawn, this comes in, and it's a little annoying. So perhaps first... So here, here. This way. They have to move the rook. Do I have time to get the knight to relative safety? I'm not sure. Perhaps it's smarter to try to defend the knight right now. Am I missing tactics? I don't think so. Takes here is annoying, right? And then knight up. Maybe I can sacrifice the knight. I mean, I probably can. Just because I'm up so much material. So now knight here, and then we just sacrifice over here probably. Sometime down the line. So we're attacking the rook. This knight has no squares. I'm probably going to play knight here. And we're going to take the pawn now. And we're threatening the pawn on g4. We're still up 5 points of material. No reason to be scared, no reason to panic. Yeah, this seems to be going pretty well. I'm down pretty low on the clock though. That's the one little cause of concern. We can take this pawn here just because this bishop can't really make a discovered attack. So we'll take. And I can probably play queen g5 later on. Okay. We can also take this pawn here. I kind of want to play queen g5 though, because it attacks the rook. Is there a better move here? They're trying to go for some ideas. I'm not sure what exactly. Let's bring the rook in the attack though. Let's bring one of the rooks into the attack. Queen here forces this. Actually, you know what? I think we can win this pawn. I think we can win this pawn because if the rook slides in, we have simply... Oh. I did not notice that being a move. But I think this is still fine. Let's go rook e8 now. With the idea being rook slides here, we simply just move the queen somewhere. Let's go queen h4. They push the pawn, we take the rook. They probably take first. I have to make sure not to blunder this game. It's very possible that I do. It's very possible that I do. I'm also down really low on time. So I might have to talk less and think a little bit more, which is problematic. Bishop here could be annoying. I'd probably have to slide out and then do something different, so we're going to go back. He's going to go again. We might go, I don't know, queen back. Defending the rook, also keeping the threat on the pawn. Seems reasonable. Okay, they're trading the rooks first. Interesting. So this is a check, which we'll play. This too is a check. Okay. How do we convert this win? We can keep everything protected right now. There's no checks on the board like this. And if we keep going straight, it doesn't do anything. Let's maybe bring the queen back. Try to offer a trade. Let's check now. Oh! Oh my god. Oh, that would have been the stupidest way to lose. Wow. That is just dumb. I feel terrible. That was just silly. Completely silly. Oh my goodness. I should have just... Wow. I mean, I played good chess for a while, and then I don't know what I did at the end there. Let's take a look at the analysis. It's still a win. We're at 1792. Yeah, that did happen. Well, that was definitely an interesting game. Let's see exactly how it went. We got e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and d4. So this is the Scotch opening. And after takes, not taking back, but instead going bishop c4, the Scotch Gambit. And here I decided to play bishop b4 check. I didn't really remember the theory, but this is one of the main lines. After c3, I took the pawn with my pawn, and they castle. And I'm already pretty unfamiliar here. I'm temporarily up 2 pawns. I could go up a third by taking on b2, but I didn't like the idea of having their bishops completely staring down my king side. So instead, I decided to play d6, and I strayed away from theory here. Apparently the best move would have just been knight f6 right away. So knight f6, which I didn't like because of potentially e5, but then d5 is always an idea whenever e5 threatens a knight on f6. So good to know, but d6, not at all a bad move by any means. After knight takes, I played bishop e6. This is apparently a mistake already, because it allows knight d5. So not trading the bishops and also centralizing a knight. It's very difficult to kick out. So I should have taken the knight on c3 first. But they instead go bishop b5, and now I can play a6 to make them make a decision. They traded the bishop for the knight, and here they play queen a4. Now, apparently, I was supposed to find a5, and after a5, queen takes, probably just bishop d7, and we go into a game where we have equal material. But instead, I played bishop takes right away, and this is not great because it allows queen takes, bishop d7, and queen takes rook. I presume, or no, actually, hold on, because it allows queen takes, bishop d7, and not queen takes on a8. My bad. That's a silly little mental typo. But queen takes on c3, which doesn't isolate the pawn, and allows white to enjoy a pretty healthy structure while also staring down the g7 square, forcing me to play either knight f6 or f6 on my next move. Or maybe even queen f6. Queen f6 queen f6 is a mistake because it hangs its pawn. But yeah, white gets a really nice active position while black kind of looks a little silly. So instead, my opponent took back right away, which, you know, I can breathe a sigh of relief here, and I decided to play knight e7. And knight e7 is the right move. After knight d4, I slide the bishop back onto d7, and they blundered here. Oh, I just realized I don't have the little notations from game review. That's okay. I guarantee you that bishop f4 would have been met with a blunder just because look at the eval bar. And c5 is the reason why. It's a fork on both the queen and the knight. And here I can take the knight. After they take back, they are also missing the fact that bishop b5 comes in, which is a skewer on the queen and the rook. And so I'm already up 5 points of material at this rate, castling. It's all about playing safe, which I failed to do after a while. But here, you know, my idea I think was sound, winning the pawn and then actually sacrificing the knight for 3 pawns total, while also getting a more open position to take advantage of my piece, or material sort of advantage. And so here, get a free pawn, and just maneuver the situation in a way where I am just simply winning already, unless if I play this. Yeah. So it turns out that full-on sacrificing a queen is not the best thing in the world, but you know what's better than a Botez Gambit? A double Botez Gambit. And look at how that eval bar just completely changes colors. Decided, hey, you know what? I'm playing for the other team today. And, yeah, this game's over. A win is a win. We're taking it. We played really well. Somehow, even with that full-on queen blunder at the end, I checked and I played with 85% accuracy. Probably would have been in the 90s if not for the blunder at the end. So I'm happy with that. And we'll see if we can keep some momentum going forward. I keep saying it, and then we keep losing right after. So hopefully we're going to crack 1800 again in the coming days. I will be studying a lot more. I did a little bit of studying today as well. And yeah, let's see if we can get some momentum rolling as we go into 2025. Thanks for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. You know, the classic YouTube thing. I really do appreciate it though for those who do. And thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. Hope you are doing well leading up to the new year, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, see ya.